I don't need a microphone, I'm banqueting. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. Alan Oriel, put them in first class or premium economy, not in cargo, please. It's not Emirates Airlines here. I always feel nervous when I'm looking over my own shoulder. Hurry in, please, ladies and gentlemen, to take your seats, please. Play our bumper. Play our bumper. Where's our bumper? I learned that from Charles Carroll. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first day of our Congress for 2024. It's great to have you all here, and I hope you enjoyed yesterday. It was a great show. Thank you to the Singapore Chefs Committee for keeping the rain away. Well done. Not too sure how they did that, but good job. Fantastic food, fantastic friendship, and welcome to all colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I need to see the back of the room. I hope Elvin is standing outside. We're going to welcome our very special guest, please, and that is the Senior Minister of State for Ministry and Trade and Industry and the Ministry of Culture and Community and Youth. And this is Ms. Lo Yen Ling, and she will be brought into the room momentarily with our Board of Directors. Open the door at the back, Vicky. Hey, voila. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome Ms. Lo Yen Ling, our Senior Minister of State of Ministry and Trade and Industry and Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth. Welcomed by Thomas Kugler, our President, Martin Colbold, Vice President, Cornelia Valino, our Secretary General, Uwe McKeel, Assistant Vice President, K.K. Yao, Assistant Vice President, Harry Linsmeyer, our Continental Director for the Americas, Wilmot Leong, our Continental Director of Asia, Neil Thompson, our Continental Director of Europe North, Alan Hosted, our Continental Director for Europe Central, George Damanio from Continental Director Europe South, Peter Wright from the Pacific region, and our past President, Mr. Charles Carroll. And of course with Eric Neo, our host for this Congress in Singapore 2024. Senior Minister, lovely to have you. Welcome, Madam. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. One small piece of housekeeping. Do not rush to the front of the stage to take photographs of me. Stand on the side. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 Singapore Congress, World Association of Chef Societies, welcome. Let the show begin. As I warned you all before, I'll set the lions upon you if you don't behave. Welcome. I'd like to now welcome to the stage for our opening address by our Senior Minister, Ms. Lowe. If you could join me on stage, Madam. Thank you.
Wow, look at this room. Our amazing chefs from all over the world. Come on, put our hands together and now, a very good morning to the Board of Director of World Chefs, and we have the President, Mr. Thomas Gugler, and of course we have Mr. Andy Kubert. You just heard from him, he's the Congress Committee Chairman. Of course, in Singapore we have our Mr. Eric Neo, President of Singapore Chefs Association, and all the Board of Directors of World Chef, and in fact, warm welcome to the chefs who have flown in from all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning and happy International Chefs Day! Now, when I first received the invitation from Eric a couple of months back, now let me explain. In Singapore, as you know already now that you have flown into Singapore, we are a little red dot, and we're quite land scarce, which also means that in Singapore, we have a small population, and each and every one of us, we double hat, triple hat, but one pay. Yeah? Now, so earlier on, Andy is very kind to introduce where I'm serving. I'm the Senior Minister of State in the Ministry of Trade and Industry, and also the Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth. I've known Eric and the team at the wonderful Singapore Chef Association for more than 10 years. I've known them for a long time, and I've been supporting them. I was very happy. I remember it was 6 years ago in 2018 that I woke up at 4 a.m. to dash to the airport to receive our Singapore contingent because they won the Culinary Olympics in 2018. And I know it's not easy being a chef, and I know it's not easy perfecting your recipe. And I know also, because Eric and team have shared with me previously, that in preparing and nurturing the next generation of chefs, for example, sending the chef, junior chef and the senior chef to Olympics or competition, you are very much like doctors. Why? Because you know, right, in Singapore context, doctors actually have to perform 36-hour shift. And you remember back then when you still have to, prepare the cold dish, actually preparing for competition is like any Olympics. You have to prepare your body, your soul as well, 1 or 2 years ahead of time, because you have to be in a tip-top condition for 36 hours. So when I received the invitation, I told Eric, I must deconflict my schedule on a typical Sunday, because in my role as a parliamentarian, I typically will have 10 events. And I told Eric I would deconflict 4 of my morning events so I can be here with you for this important World Congress, World Chef Congress. And I'm really delighted to represent the Singapore government to join you at this year's World Chef Congress and Expo, and to our 600 delegates from 70 countries and regions who share a common passion for the culinary arts. Really, we want to extend to you a warm welcome to Singapore. And President Thomas told me, for 96 years, World Chef has really been a unifying force in the culinary world, bringing together a global network of professionals dedicated to upholding the highest standards to the craft. Each and every one of you, by the mere fact you are here for World Chef Congress and Expo, it says a lot, because you foster, number one, you foster collaboration and innovation. Number two, you preserve culinary tradition in the countries where you serve. Number three, you also nurture the future generation of chefs. And for that, Singapore is really honored to be part of the journey this year. As you know, our city is really known to be a food paradise and home to excellent culinary skills. You will discover in your few days of stay here, and I hope you extend it longer, you will discover a very rich tapestry of flavors here, from our beloved hawker food to the renowned fine dining. In fact, our chefs here take pride in celebrating our diverse culture and heritage while embracing innovative approaches to cuisines. Now, all these efforts really reflect Singapore, our unwavering commitment to delivering authentic, high-quality gastronomic experience. And as a global food capital, We continue to scale new culinary heights and are inspired by the incredible talents that's gathered here. So we want to say thank you for spending time in Singapore, in our city-state this week. Now, over the next few days in this venue and later on at FHA, we will hear from renowned speakers and gain insights into new trends and tastes that shaping the culinary world. Well, from wellness-oriented menus to sustainable food practices to cooking with technology, as you can see over there on the right-hand side of the stage. Now, all these interesting developments really highlight the need for chefs to also stay relevant and ahead of the game. We all know cooking is also about honing one's craft, learning from the best, and that's why you are here at the Congress and also the Expo. And this year, at the World Chef Global Chefs Challenge, we will all witness the finest talent showcasing their mastery of the culinary arts, and we really look forward to seeing that. And I'm really looking forward to the launch of the inaugural Global Vegan Chef Challenge. And I'm very sure many exciting and new dishes will emerge at the competition this year. And we want to say all the best to all the competitors. Now, besides fostering culinary success, I also know that the World Chef Congress 2024 is really using food to do good, to benefit the society. And that's why when I heard about this, I told Eric, I must be here to say thank you to you all. Do you know that World Chef Congress 2024, they have partnered with Singapore Chefs Association, SCA, as well as the World Chefs Without Borders to support the National Kidney Foundation. It is a very important social service agency in Singapore to celebrate their 55th anniversary charity gala dinner. Now, the event showcases Michelin-starred chefs and aim to raise 1 million Sing dollars for some 5,700 dialysis patients in Singapore. We all may know friends or loved ones who have to undergo dialysis, sometimes 1 time, 2 times, 3 times a week, just to make sure, their kidney continue to function. Now, this initiative, is very commendable because it really exemplifies how food connects people across border, how food connects people across different organizations to benefit the greater good. Now, I also want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to Eric and his team at Singapore Chef Association for the staging of the successful World Chef event. Because nurturing and showcasing talented chefs in Singapore really is win-win-win for everyone, including for Singapore. It energizes our food capital and inspires us with fresh and novel ideas. So we want to thank you for representing and serving our community of chefs. Your collective contributions to fostering connections and nurturing promising young talent within and beyond Singapore are really invaluable. So ladies and gentlemen, the culinary profession, I think you will agree with me, is an art of precision. It's really an art of precision that entails superb creativity and high discipline. So for those who embrace it, the culinary world not only offers a career, but also offers a journey that's filled with endless possibility. And to both the seasoned chef and the emerging talents, may this World Chef Congress fire up your passion and deepen your commitment to achieving the highest standards of excellence in culinary skills. And again, to our chefs who flew in from overseas, we are so grateful for your visit. And we hope that you will have the opportunity to taste and savor Singapore's exciting world of culinary delights. On that note, I want to wish you all a beautiful Sunday ahead and a wonderful World Chef Congress and Expo 2024. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to our Senior Minister for her inspiring words and her love for our industry, but also for all the support that she has obviously given over the years to the Singapore Chefs Association. One more big round of applause for our special guest this morning, our Senior Minister of State of Ministry, Trade and Industry, Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth, Ms. Lo Yen Yen. Thank you, Madam.